you doing tonight? I left your house this morning about 9:15. Could have been the Willie Nelson, could have been the wine. When I left your house this morning, was a little after 9. It was in Caucasian. I saw the constellation reveal themselves one star at a time. Drove back to town this morning with working on my mind. Thought I may be quitting, thought of leaving it behind. I went back to bed this morning, and as I'm pulling down the blind, the sky was dull and hypothetical, and falling one cloud at a time. The night in Toronto, with its checkerboard floors, riding on horseback and keeping order restored, till the man they couldn't hang stepped to the mic and sang, and their voices rang with that Aryan twang. Got to your house this morning just a little after 9. In the middle of that riot, couldn't get you off my mind. So I'm at your house this morning, just a little after 9. It was in Caucasian. I saw the constellation reveal themselves one star at a time. Reveal themselves one star at a time. Reveal themselves one star at a time. Live from the Tuesday Live studios, it's Tuesday Live. How you doing? Play some tunes. Until you've been beside a man, you don't know what he wants, you don't know if he cries at night, you don't know if he don't. When nothing comes easy, old nightmares are real. until you've been beside a man. You don't know how he feels, but once inside a woman's heart, a man must watch his head, 'cause heaven opened up the door where angels fear to tread. Well, some men go crazy and some men go slow. Well, some men go just where they want, and some men never go. Oh, blame it on midnight. Ah, shame on the moon. Everywhere it's all around, it's comfort in a crowd, where strangers' faces all around, oh, laughing right out loud. Hey, watch where you're going, step light on old toes, until you've been beside a man. Don't know who he knows. Oh, blame it on midnight. Oh, shame on the moon. Oh, blame it on midnight. Shame on the moon. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Tuesday Live, I see folks checking in. Emily Ann checking in. Yeah, that was Seaton in the pre-show, the little dog running through the water. And Lee Burns checking in from Lancaster, New York. And Kathy King as well is here. Good to see you, Kathy. Thanks for tuning in. And Lou from down Brockville Way. Nice to see you, Lou, and Ann up in Barrie. Chris says hi to everyone. And Chris is here as well. And Brian Stan McRae is on. Nice to see you, Stan. Kathy Yardley. Patty McGilvery's here. Boy, everybody's here. Thanks for the notes, Chris. And Mary Nana's here, too. Thanks very much for your kind words. I'm going to drop my... Oh, there we go. Get rid of my harmonica so it's not getting in the way of things. But we've got a great show tonight. Thanks for sticking around after being away for a week. We were up in Algonquin Park and took some of these pictures that we're sharing with you tonight. And played some of these songs too. A few of the songs I'm bringing out that kind of enjoyed playing them. Some of the old chestnuts, always, almost always include Bob Cajun, that opening tune from the Tragically Hip. Almost always include that in my live show, and as well as the Blame It on Midnight, the great Bob Seger tune that I've been played for years and years and years. One of my favorite tunes. Always fun to play. So. And I'm going to play some of the other tunes that I played that I thought, geez, there's the old songs I hadn't played for a while, and thought I'd throw them in tonight as well. And some new tunes as well. We've got some new tunes. We've got performances by all the Tuesday Live cast tonight with lovely Algonquin Park backdrops. And we've got some photographs from Stan McRae. Stan, you know, a little bit of a contrast to the Algonquin nature. We've got Stan with some of his kind of abstract burning steel wool photographs. You're gonna have to, Stan's gonna have to explain that to us, how he does that burning steel wool photography. I think it has something with lighting steel wool on fire and swinging around your head. It looks kind of dangerous to me, but we're going to see some of that tonight, so looking forward to that as well. So without further ado, we're just going to kick right into the show, and we've got that fella, that's our shed-dwelling fella here, Willie, to kick things off with a tune of some sort. Let's send it over to Willie.
Well, hey y'all, Willie here. Good to see you on this Tuesday Live. And you know, I didn't get to go up to Algonquin. I got stuck here in the shed looking after the garden, doing some of the work around the yard, that sort of thing. It kind of seems to be my destiny here. But anyways, I got to sit around and play some tunes and think about some songs we could do for the fall. And I thought this one might be a good one because, you know, the fall's time, we get a lot of bad weather up along the coast there, and you know, up through the Carolinas and on down to Louisiana and Florida and all the way up, even up into Canada, up into the Maritimes in Canada. Some of them storms blow up, and I guess back a while back there, the Hurricane Hazel, she blew right up into Ontario and caused a lot of damage too. But anyways, this song's called Hurricane. It's by a band called the Band of Heathens, and it's a song about Louisiana hurricane, so I hope you like it. Gulf Stream, I heard the south wind moan. The bridge is getting lower, the shrimp boat's coming home. Old man down in the quarter slowly turns his head, takes a sip from his whiskey bottle, and this is what he said. I was born in the rain on the Ponce train, underneath the Louisiana moon. Don't mind the strain of a hurricane come around every June. High black water, devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold, she's mean. Nobody taught her, takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. It's gonna set that levee right. Said it needs to be at least 3 feet higher, won't make it through the night. But the old man down in the quarter, he said, don't you pay, listen to that boy. The water be down by the morning, he'll be back to Illinois. I was born in the rain on the Ponce train, underneath the Louisiana moon. Don't mind the strain of a hurricane come around every June. High black water, devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold, she's mean. Nobody taught her, takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. Street, I heard the south wind moan. The bridge is getting lower, the shrimp boat's coming home. The old man down in the quarter slowly turns his head, takes a drink from the whiskey bottle, this is what he said. I was
Born in the rain on the Poncha train, underneath Louisiana moon. Don't mind the strain of a hurricane, come around every June. High black water, devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold, and she's mean. Nobody taught her, it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. I was born in the rain on a Poncha train, underneath Louisiana moon. Don't mind the strain of a hurricane, come around every June. The high black water, devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold, and she's mean. Nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. Nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. Well, baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between a bottle of wine and a look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can never ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, oh, if all I've got is your hand in my hand, oh baby, I could die a happy man, yeah. Baby, that red dress brings me to my knees. Oh, but that black dress makes it hard to breathe. You're a saint, you're a goddess, the cutest, the hottest, a masterpiece. It's too good to be true, nothing better than you in my wildest dreams. And I know that I can never ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, oh, if all I've got is your hand in my hand, oh baby, I could die a happy man, yeah. I don't need no vacation, no fancy destination, baby, you're my great escape. We could stay at home, listen to the radio, or dance around the fireplace. If I never get to build my cottage in Muskoka, or drive a sports car up the coast of Vancouver Island. Well, if all I've got is your hand in my hand, oh baby, I could die a happy man. Oh baby, I could die a happy man. Yeah, baby, I could die a happy man. That's Die a Happy Man by Thomas Rhett, I believe, did that song originally. Hey, Ronnie Perkins checking in. Nice to see you. Chris found the information about that song. That's nice to see. We're going to seeing Stan checking in there too. Stan, we've got Stan's picks coming up. Stan's got some pretty cool picks. I'm just going to grab a harmonica here so I can play a little background music with Stan as we're playing his Burning Steel Wool. I actually looked that up on the internet because I was quite curious when I saw Stan's pictures about burning steel wool. And I guess what you do is you light steel wool. I don't know, do you put it on a string or something, Stan, and whip it around? Somebody whips it around their head. I see Stan standing well back, but with the camera, but it's, or maybe Stan sets the exposure and goes up there and swings it around himself. I don't know. We should get Stan on the show and have him explain this to us, but we'll figure it out one way or another. But anyways, here's Stan's picks. Thanks, Stan. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. Ooh. I've never seen so many men asking if you wanted to dance. They're looking for a little romance, given half a chance. And I've never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eyes. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, but I hardly know this beauty by my side. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. I've never seen so many people want to be there by your side. And when you turned to me and smiled, took my breath away. And I've never had such a feeling of complete and utter love as I do tonight. A lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, but I hardly know this beauty by my side. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. Lady in red, lady in red, my lady in red. Thanks very much for those pictures, Stan. Those burning fireball pictures, burning steel wool pictures. Very cool. And that was a little Krista Berg tune, Lady in Red. That was actually at when my wife and I, the executive producer Carol, got married a few years back. We that was kind of our parting song. It was a popular song at the time. My wife, my new wife at the time, was quite lovely in her red dress as we danced. So that song always brings back that memory, which music does, brings back memories. I'm sure different songs bring back different memories for different people. If you're enjoying the show out there, folks, I see we've got a good crowd here tonight. Lots of hearts and thumbs up and smiles and everything. Lots of comments from everybody. And share the show. I don't, Facebook cut me off a long time ago from being able to advertise. I've never really figured out why. I'm not sure whether it's because I was doing cover songs or what the problem was, but Facebook just cut me off. I can't advertise. So I guess that's good. I'm not giving Facebook money, but I'm providing complimentary entertainment on Facebook for folks. So if you enjoy the show, share it out there. It's the only way I can really promote it. I have a lot of fun with it, and always doing new things with my my picture backgrounds and stuff, and little people coming in sometimes. I'm going to do a lot more of that, have some fun with it. I have lots of ideas for the show, and just sort of getting my nerve up to do some of them. But the executive producer, she says she wants to put a light system up here, kind of a red, and I thought we could put a red and a caution system, so when I'm maybe going a little bit towards the edge, you can turn the caution light on, and when the red light comes on, I'd have to sort of change topics or something, just to be safe out there on the internet, because it is a dangerous place. You got to be careful what you say, don't you, all the time. But anyway, speaking of dangerous people, let's send it out to, music can be a dangerous thing. Let's send it out to our resident folk singer, Rob Dylan, see what he's got for us tonight. How does it feel?
Well, hey everybody, it's Rob Dylan here. Good to see you. And I didn't go up to Algonquin, but I'm sure I'd love the place. It's full of trees, and everybody knows how much I love trees, and how I whisper to the trees, I speak to them. But anyways, that's neither here nor there, and I'm not there, so it's not here. That's for sure. But I thought I'd do a song. I thought I'd do a song, one of my brother Bob's kind of love songs that Rob probably should have done when he was playing in the dining room at the couples resort, where I guess it's Valentine's all the time, they say, I guess. But it's called I'll Be Your Baby Tonight, which I hope if you're at a couples resort, you'll be somebody's baby tonight, the person you came with, I would hope. But anyways, this is a song called I'll Be Your Baby Tonight by the great Bob Dylan, and done by the not so well-known Rob Dylan. hope you like it and sing along if you know it. Close your eyes, close the door. You don't have to worry anymore. I'll be your baby tonight. Shut the shade, shut the light. You don't have to be afraid. I'll be your baby tonight. Well, that mockingbird's gonna sail away. We're gonna forget it. The big flat moon's gonna shine like a spoon. We're gonna let it, you won't regret it. Kick your shoes off, do not fear. Bring that bottle, bring it over here. I'll be your baby tonight. Let's take it home.
Thanks, Rob Dylan. That was a nice tune. And that little bit of art you saw there between Rob Dylan and me, that was by the Tuesday Live animation department. A little bit of kind of paper animation done a while back out of the archives. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, where your mouth still remembers the taste of my love, and will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, or maybe just the touch of hand. For me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. And I'm thinking out loud, and maybe we found love right where we are. But when my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and my memory. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, and maybe it's all part of plan. I'll continue making the same mistake, hoping that you'll understand that, baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. And I'm thinking out loud that, baby, we found love right where we are. So baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. And I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Baby, we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are. It's a great Ed Sheeran song, and great tune. Been around for a while, and I've played that one for a while too. It's one of my favorite kind of mellow love songs. But anyways, up next on the show, we've got that fella from Dublin, Ontario, the Pig Swiller, Potato Hiller, Robbie O'Spoon. Let's see what Robbie's up.
Well, hello everybody out there in internet lands. Robbie Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario, having a grand old time, digging me potatoes and swilling the pigs and all that sort of thing, and while standing out here in front of the beautiful fall leaves, autumn leaves as well, and we're doing songs about fall and autumn and all that, so I thought I'd do this song. It's by that Irish girl from down in California. She passed away far too young. Beautiful singer by the name of Eva Cassidy. Maybe she wasn't from California, maybe she's from Philadelphia or something, I don't know, but Boston, maybe, lots of Irish folks in Boston. But anyways, look her up on the internet. She's quite a singer, and she does a beautiful job of this song, much more beautiful than I'll do it. But I'm doing it for you because we're doing songs about beautiful things in the autumn, and it's kind of a sad, bit of a melancholy autumn song called Autumn Leaves. And check out Eva Cassidy, she's a beautiful singer. The fallen leaves drift by me window. The fallen leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, me darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. Start to fall. Yes, I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall.
Well, that was lovely, Robbie. Thanks for those comments, Chris. A little bit of history of that song. An old jazz standard. Sounds kind of a bit like something from an old movie, but just have to update that Wikipedia entry and include that it's also been recorded by Robbie O'Spoon on Tuesday Live. This is a song I like to play. It's one of my favorite logging songs. Next to the one that Waxy recorded, that's a great one too. I always play this when I'm up in Algonquin Park because a lot of logging up there in the days. You know, a lot of farmers used to go up there in the fall and work all winter in the logging camps, and boy, that was tough work. If you ask any girl from the parish around what pleases her most from her head to her toes, she'll say, I'm not sure that it's business of yours, but I do like to waltz with the log driver, for he goes burling down and down white water. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's burling down and down white water. A log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. Drive's nearly over, she likes to go down and watch all the lads as they work on the river. She knows that come evening they'll all be in the town, and they all like to waltz with the log driver, for he goes whirling down and down Whitewater. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's whirling down and down Whitewater. A log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. To please both her parents, she's had to give way and dance with the doctors and merchants and lawyers. Their banners are fine, but their feet are of clay, for there's none with the style of her log driver, for he goes whirling down and down Whitewater. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's whirling down and down Whitewater. A log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. She's had her chances with all sorts of men, but none as so fine as her lad on the river. So when the drive's over, if he asks her again, she thinks she will marry her log driver, for he goes whirling down and down Whitewater. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's whirling down and down Whitewater. A log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. Whirling down and down Whitewater. A log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. Boy, that's a great song. Originally recorded, I think, by the McGarrigle sisters. And there's that fantastic National Film Board animation that goes with it as well. Thanks for the comments, Lee, and thanks, Chris and Lou and everybody else who's out there commenting and providing information and enjoying the show. If you're just sitting back and enjoying the show, I know lots of folks just watching on YouTube and relax a bit, like Mum and Jim and Lynn and Dave and lots of other folks out there watching the show. It's nice to see a good crowd here, but don't forget to tell your friends about the show. And if you really enjoy the show, you can join us as a patron of the show. We have a sort of a subscription. You can help support the show financially, because it does take a little bit to put this show on every week. Well, almost every week we do it now, but and I'm always looking to upgrade my equipment. I need a new computer and a new camera and all that stuff, Don't we all? But anyways, I appreciate all the support you provide just being here and watching the show as well. But we're going to send it over to our good friend. I haven't seen Lazy around, but I know Neil's in over at the single mic room there. So let's send it over to Neil Old.
Well, hey everybody, it's Neil Old here. Good to see you. Unfortunately, no Lazy Horse here this week. He said he was out helping with the harvest, but I suspect the only things he's harvesting is some of that last of the sweet summer clover. He's probably eating out in the pasture there. But anyways, that's not why we're here tonight. We're here to play some music for you, and you're probably wondering why I'm wearing an orange shirt with "Improvise" written across it there. And well, as you might know, September 30th is National Orange Shirt Day in support of Indigenous peoples, and certainly ties in with the truth and reconciliation. And when Rob, I don't know if you remember back in the show, Rob used to do the land acknowledgement at the start of the show, and I said, Rob, you got to stop doing that, because it's kind of like coming into somebody's house or being in somebody's house, or you kick somebody out of their house, you take their house away from them, and then you come back and say, well, thanks for letting us take the house away from you. So I thought it'd be better to do some actions and try to help the Indigenous people, support them as best we can, and try to improvise and think outside the box in terms of the way we've interacted with people in the past. We've got to sort of maybe try to put ourselves in their own shoes. And I don't know if you know the story behind the Orange Shirt Day, but there was a young Indigenous girl whose grandmother gave her an orange shirt when she was going off to the residential school, and when she got there, they took away all her clothes, including her new orange shirt, and cut her hair, and she kind of got her identity taken away from her. And I think it's hard for some folks, some of us, to who've never been through that kind of experience to understand it. So it's helpful to put yourself into their place. And the song I'm going to do here is a song that Neil did that I think kind of touches on this a bit. So I'm turn it over and you can enjoy this song and contemplate whether you can get a orange shirt out of the closet and wear it on September 30th in support of our Indigenous brothers and sisters.
Aurora Borealis, the icy sky at night. Paddles cut the water in a long and hurried flight from the white man to the fields of green and the homeland we've never seen. They killed us in our teepees and they cut our women down. They might have left some babies crying on the ground, but the fire sticks and the wagons come, and the night falls on the setting sun. They massacred the buffalo kitty corner from the bank. The taxis run across my feet and my eyes have turned to blanks in my little box at the top of the stairs with my Indian rum and a pipe to share. Wish I was a trapper, I would give 1,000 pelts to sleep with Pocahontas and find out how she felt in the morning on the fields of green, in the homeland we've never seen. And maybe Marlon Brando be there by the fire. We'll sit and talk of Hollywood and the good things there for hire, and the Astrodome and the first TP. Marlon Brando, Pocahontas and me. Marlon Brando, Pocahontas and me. Pocahontas.
Thanks for that, Neil. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight, watching the show. I know Lee's got to go. Thanks for being here, Lee. And Chris and Mary from Manitoba checking in as well. That's great to see as well. I bet you see some northern lights out there. People have been seeing the northern lights recently, I think, haven't they? They've been popping up here and there in the north, I guess. Thanks to Stan for his steel wool pictures. We'll try to figure out how he does that for next week, maybe. But appreciate everybody who watches the show, likes, loves, comments, supports, whatever you can do. I appreciate it. We'll be back next week, I hope, with more tunes. And if there's anything you'd like to hear, let us know in the comments. Any requests? And if you want to carry on the conversation, pop into the Tuesday Live After Party. You email that goes out every week. Send the link and love to see you there. But until then, just love. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. And why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up in a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. We'll only be here for a very short time, to lie in the sun and sip sweet wine and just love. I'll be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up in a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Not gonna try, I'm just gonna do. And if you join with me, well then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You'll find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You'll find the only thing that we really need now, it's just love. It's hard to just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. With just love, just love.